Okay, I have Machias in the party for this. Bah. Oh crap, our eyes met. So you're off to liberate the capital or whatever, huh? You guys sure love putting on the tough guy act, don't you? Look who's talking. Now you listen here, don't go trying to show off, you hear me? We're all just kids here, and don't you forget it. So if stuff gets too dangerous, scram, got it? Huh, so she was worried about us? Oh, Paturi, you have all the elegance of a pie to the face. Still, I appreciate the concern, thanks. Shut it, you! Hurry up and get going! Huh. I heard that there's gonna be a big fight near the capital. I hope everyone back in Ost will be okay. I mean, it's not like I'm worried, it's just... It sucks when people you know get hurt and stuff, you know? Alright, well, I should check out East Trista Highway. There should be some new enemies here. That is obviously an enemy.
Okay.
Very well.
Right. Fire.
Ah! I almost thought I did a back attack. Got it.
We got this.
Let's move. All right. Very well.
Treasure sword.
Know your place. This is it.
Gotcha.
This is it.
Okay. Huh? You didn't see that coming. No problem. Fire. Now's our chance.
Now's our chance.
Let's move. Ha! That's that. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, this could be a good place to level up before the final dungeon. Meanwhile, move everyone up to front. Let's see. Can I sneak up on you? Got it.
We got this.
Let's move. All right. I'll handle this. Now.
Okay.
Thundering roar.
Okay, we're burning daylight.
Come on! Yes!
Let's get this over. Here I go.
Oh, one of the monsters
My
here is
turn.
different.
Now's.
Leave it to me. Now.
Got you.
Right. Sorry, would you mind? I'll take it from here.
Craft Detector B.
Here I go. Sit. That's that. Let's keep moving. That should suffice.
Treasure Sword 2 can now be used. Seals foes in ice and showers it. Yeah. More Sepith. Okay, and the other side is Altair Cannon. I already fought that dragon before, but I haven't fought this Hydra yet. Let's see. If I don't think I can sneak up on it, so I'm just gonna have to bait it.
That one looks nasty. Try to be careful, everyone.
This might actually be a challenge.
Single advantage.
All all right. Very well. Now.
Ugh.
Okay.
Flash.
Huh? You didn't see that coming. Now.
Now.
Got you.
I can do this.
Yikes, I did not see that coming. Shoot.
Let's go.
Everyone guard. Never mind. That was not real. Whatever. I did not expect her to dodge it so easily. I guess I got lucky.
I'll handle this. This is it.
This is it.
You're fine. And that's how it's done.
I'm kind of ashamed of how I handled the arts training. I really should have took advantage of Overdrive to basically instant cast the Lost Arts.
Success. I'm so glad.
Well, at least I still managed to win, so I guess it's all good. Plus, at least the way I did, I don't have to worry about recharging the overdrive gauge. I've already fought that frog thing before, so I'll continue onwards. Wait, I did pick up the chest back there, right? It's marked. No, I forgot. Shoot. Ah. That's strange. This is concern number 2. Alright, be right back. Okay, this is just a plain old arts courts. Okay, time to grab as much treasure as I can and hopefully not fight too many enemies. Okay, where to here? Sepith masks that away. Okay, may have no choice but to fight that one, unfortunately. Be right back. Okay, what's in here? Sepith masks. Okay, now I need to head down there. There's action free, which I can never have too much of. Of course I have to put a Hydra right next to it.
Oh, what could it be?
Action free. Okay, keep going. Run. There's supposed to be a Hades gem at the end of this part. Oh shoot! It's a monster chest, and it's yeah. I'll get rid of that real quick. Be right back. Okay, open up.
Very well.
Ugh.
I will serve as your. Let's move.
Oh shoot! This is really bad. I need to reposition Rean so I can hit all of them.
Yeah. Here I go.
Okay, right around here.
Let's move.
There we go.
Now's our chance.
Now's our chance.
Gotcha. Okay. Leave it to me!
Lightning charge.
Okay! You didn't see that coming! Now!
There!
There.
My turn.
Noble command.
Now's our...
I can do this! What?
My turn. Ha! Now's our chance.
Burst.
Go, everyone!
Lead it
I'll
on!
handle this.
Okay! Lights out for them! Good work!
Level up.
That should suffice.
Done. I'm so glad.
Aster Flare 2. What does this do exactly? ATS plus 25. First offensive art used each battle deals double damage. So this is basically the magic version of Domination. Alright. Now to get back to the main road. I recognize part of that spot. We were there before. Alright, I'm going to do the hidden quest first because the reward is a gem and I may or may not need that for the hunting quest. The battle in Heimdallr is scheduled to begin soon, is it not? I hope he doesn't wind up in the middle of it. Is something wrong, Father? Oh, hello. I hate to put anything more onto your young shoulders, but you may be able to help. Will you lend me your aid? I don't mean to pressure you, of course. I imagine your mind is already occupied with more pressing matters. Ask. Sure, we're free until noon, for obvious reasons. What do you need? Thank you so much. My request concerns a fellow clergyman. A traveling priest who visited us this morning, actually. Priests travel? I guess they would have a region of how a church had some religious duties they needed taken care of. I told you about the one Nord who would come to teach the people of the settlement every month, remember? That's right, ever since the war began, the church has been dispatching more of them across Erebonia. It's our duty to support people in need, and traveling priests can do so in areas those like myself cannot. This priest, however, only made the briefest of stops here, saying he wanted to learn more about the state of the country. He left already? I can see why you're worried, especially with the Battle of Heimdallr just hours away. The fact that he was an elderly gentleman only serves to compound my concern too. If you could, would you mind checking to see whether or not he arrived safely at his destination? I think we can do that. It'd be nearly impossible to do it in time if we had to use the trains, but it should be doable with the courageous. Guess this job was made for us. Agreed. Let's see if we can't get any updates on this old man's safety. So now that that's settled, where exactly did he go, Father? He said he was bound for the church in Celtic. He sounded very upset about what had happened there. I can only imagine he wanted to see the damage for himself. Understood. Okay, gang. Next stop, Celtic. Thank you for doing this for me. I very much appreciate it. They're starting to set up shops here again. I came rushing back after I heard about the market manager. I don't know what I was expecting to find, but seeing everyone hard at work to restore the grand market certainly wasn't it. Hey, I see several familiar faces here too. Guess I'll get to work then, won't I? Can't let everyone else show me up. Seriously did not expect this. TLoH was kind enough to offer me assistance with my stall. With his help, I should be able to get it up and running in no time. Seeing everyone else work so hard makes me feel ashamed of myself for giving in to despair. That ends here, though. From this day forward, all my efforts will be focused on restoring my stall. Exchange. Really need to make more CP restoring foods. Rushed as the work may be, I managed to fix up several stores for now. Fortune seems to be smiling on us too, because the number of merchants who left have come back. Things are bound to work out if we've got this many people. So I couldn't have asked for a better way to get me motivated. Alright troops, you're just in time to see the Grand Market reopened. Celtic's a town for merchants. It's just not the same without the Grand Market. Everyone agreed to help out after hearing me go on about that, so things are working out well. Aha, it's up to us merchants and to get this town back to normal. Lyman's managed to motivate many of us into working towards restoring the Grand Market. I myself will be helping by providing funds and giving advice on where to procure goods for those in need. I must admit, this isn't like me at all, but what can I say? His passionate words served as the spark needed to ignite my merchant's passion. Scroll. Alright, now I have to go to the church. Excuse me, Father, but can I ask you a question? Has a traveling priest visited this church recently? He did indeed. In fact, he even made it a point to visit everyone affected by the assault. The fact that a priest from the holy city of Arteria came all that way to visit was rather motivating for us all of us. I wonder if it's Kevin? I see. Good to hear he arrived safely. There probably wasn't any point in worrying when he was just a quick train ride away. He doesn't seem to be here, though. Well, he mentioned that he wanted to see more of the war's impact on the country firsthand. I imagine he's probably heading for his next destination by now. Really? He seems surprisingly oblivious to the dangers around him. I can't imagine the trains will be running as scheduled with the battle for Heimdallr beginning at noon. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed. Did he tell you where he was going, Father? I'd like to go check up on him if I can. I believe his next destination was Berea Cathedral. That's just one stop away. If we leave now, we might be able to catch up to him. Yeah. No, that's not what I want to do. Luckily, they will give you one more chance to back out. But I really wish they'd make it... They wouldn't put it so close to choose a destination.
Where do you want to go?
If they just put under organized party, that probably would have worked better. Seriously.
Full speed ahead!
I'm gonna save just so I don't screw up anymore. And have to redo everything. I don't see anyone here who'd fit the bill of a traveling priest, but let's ask just to be sure. Excuse me, did a traveling priest happen to stop by here recently? He certainly did. He wasted no time in asking for details about the Croatian province's current state too. So he arrived safely? Thank goodness. Our worries were unfounded then. Do you have some business with him, perchance? I'm not particularly fond of his kind. They have far too much leeway. Traveling or not, he is a priest. He is expected to uphold the order of the church and conduct himself as a man of the cloth. Wasn't expecting that. It sounds like there's no lost love between them. Traveling priests don't appear to behave all that differently from the regular ones as far as I can tell. Do you know where he is now? Mention something about wanting to get better grasp on the effects of this war. Not again. He left again? I've never known a priest this reckless. I'm rather surprised at just how quickly he seems to be making his way around. Did he mention his next destination? He said he was heading to Legram. Much like here, he wishes to visit the church there. Thank you for the information. The trains will be stopping soon, so we should hurry up and find him. Let's head over to Legram, and quick. Why is this priest so much faster than us? Also, for some reason, even though I overclocked, I still get a bit of a turbo boost. I actually managed to see over 4200 megahertz at some point. That's pretty amazing.
Leave it to me.
Hopefully this doesn't work against me and cause a crash. Whoa, isn't this a surprise? What can I do for you kids? Sorry to bug you, Father, but we have something urgent to ask you about. They asked if a traveling priest had visited the church recently. A traveling priest? You mean that old dude who was here just a while ago? Old dude, so it's not Kevin. Maybe? Man, he was built for an old guy, believe you me. Maybe he's a Gralsritter if he's that well built. Nice as pie, though. Would have loved to chat with him more if I had the time. Being a traveling priest must be pretty rough right now with everything going on, though. You're telling me. Well, it's good to know he's still alright, at the very least. Not that any of this makes sense. What do you mean? Traveling from Trista to Legram takes 5 hours, even without any breaks. That priest somehow managed to not only get here faster than that, but also make stops at Kellic and Berea hard? How? Now you mention it, yeah. Even if he'd hopped an early train straight here from Trista, he'd probably be pulling up to the station right now. So far, any idea where he is now? He said he had something to do over in Ruhr Cathedral, actually. Figure he's probably already on his way. Ruhr? That's more than half a day's travel from here in ideal conditions. That's ridiculous. Is the man even aware of the state of the country is in? I feel like an idiot for even suggesting this, but I think he could have made it there already. It sounds insane, but I want to make sure. Let's go over to Ruhr and check. Cool. Good luck with whatever's going on, I guess. Yeah, definitely a Gralsritter.
Where do you want to go?
Okay,
Leave
Ruhr.
it to me.
Welcome to Ruhr Cathedral. Oh, it's you, Elisa. What can I do for you? Actually, there was something we wanted to ask you. They asked if a traveling priest had passed through the area. Oh, I think I know who you might be referring to. Indeed, a traveling priest did pass this way not too long ago. Impossible. That doesn't make any sense. There has to be some kind of trick to this. Besides, traveling priest or not, I doubt he needs to be on the move this much. Maybe he knows we're chasing him and he's testing us, just like half the characters in this series. I wonder if... Anyway, presuming he's already left, you wouldn't happen to know where his next destination was, would you? He mentioned he was headed for the chapel in Ymir, said there was something he needed to look into. You just missed him, in fact. We did? Well, in that case, with Ymir being 3 hours away, there's no way he could get there ahead of us, right? Well, I'm curious. Is it possible that this priest is also an awakener and he's using the spirit path to travel between all these places? Alright, let's set a course for Ymir. Thank you for your help, Father. Think nothing of it. May the goddess' light shine upon you. Okay.
Where do you want to go?
Seriously, he went through the whole country so fast.
Leave it to me.
Is that the chapel? Yes. Something the matter, Rean? You seem awfully flustered. I have something urgent I need to ask you. Has a traveling priest been here? A traveling priest? Now it all makes sense. What does? Oh, you've been chasing after this priest for quite a while, haven't you? Always puzzled why you couldn't catch up to him, right? And now, here you are convinced that you would be able to arrive before him. So he got here before us. That he did, I'm afraid. We were enjoying some tea together not that long ago. We're talking about all of you, in fact. Just so happens that traveling priest is an old friend of mine. He is? That's surprising. Whoever this priest is, he doesn't sound like your average clergyman. Although Father Bernard always did strike me as someone well connected, so if anyone might know him. Regardless, he left a letter in my care. It's addressed to all of you too. Here you are. Thank you. So he knew we were chasing him, and yet he didn't even bother slowing down for us? Greetings, students of Class 7. You have my apologies for not taking the time to speak to you after you've come all this way in pursuit of me. I did very much enjoy our little game, however. While it may not have been able to catch up in the end, that courageous of yours is quite an impressive ship. I hope you'll make good use of it in the future. I also hear that you are working to improve the lives of this country's people and better the current situation. An honorable goal, if I may say so. This is an old nation, but change is always possible. With youngsters like all of you striving to improve it, it may have a bright future indeed. Regardless, I will now be departing for Western Erebonia. These are dangerous times and I have duties as a clergyman to fulfill, and fulfill them I shall. Good luck to all of you in the future, wherever your travels may lead you. Barkhorn, the traveling priest. Yes, I was pleased to hear you're still well, Gaius. May we meet again one day under the beautiful skies of Nord. So he is the priest that met Gaius long ago. PPS. Well, it was not my intention. I seem to have caused a lot of concern to poor Father Paulo. Please do pass on to him that I am alive and well. I also seem to have wasted quite a lot of your time by making you pursue me from place to place. It's not much, but please accept the attached as an apology. A course is inside the envelope along with the letter. A college gem. Seriously? He's definitely no ordinary priest. I do remember hearing of one particularly strong old man among the traveling priests of the Septian Church. A Dominion? Perhaps. I wonder if he goes by the name Roaring Lion. I can't believe he's an acquaintance of yours, Gaius. So it seems. I have to admit, I did wonder if it might be him. He was my teacher before I came to the academy. He would come visit the settlement once a month, no matter where it was, and hold Sunday school for everyone there. I doubt I would have been able to attend fours if not for him. Really? Really, and thinking back on it, he never struck me as an ordinary man even then. Knowing that this is him, everything begins to make sense. He really must be pretty amazing. Still, he managed to outrun us every single time. Was he using a high-speed airship or something? Why would a traveling priest have access to something like that, though? They use them in parts of the Septian Church? I think the Grolls Ritter do actually have their own airships. I forgot what they're called, but I remember Kevin was on one of them. Yeah, when he was jumping out of the Lusitania, he had one of the Grolls Ritter's airships catch him. Come to think of it, I doubt you know, but the church is a fairly complex organization with plenty of divisions within it. The part I was invited to join was an organization called the Congregation for the Sacraments. They're a group of immensely skilled people who take on some unique missions, to put it mildly. No, it can't be. Regardless, trust me when I say you needn't worry about him. If you would, please pass on the news of his well-being to Father Paulo and Trista too. We will. That motorcycle outside. I really need to come up with a better way to deal with to balance both sound and temperature and airflow in my room. The mystery now solved, they all return to Trista in order to pass on the message to Father Paulo. I see. I suppose my worries were all for naught in the end. Well, that's a relief. I feel terrible about the lengthy chore I've given you. It really wasn't that bad. It was kind of a learning experience. I never knew there were traveling priests who operated on this guy's level until now. The church must be really worried about this war after sending men like him to Erebonia. I should say so, though I can't pretend to have much knowledge about the matters higher up in the church. Perhaps they concluded that Erebonia getting any more chaotic could destabilize the whole of western Zemuria. A risk like that is nothing to celebrate, but I must admit I find the presence of men like him in this region encouraging. As a fellow man of the cloth, I have a new standard to measure up to, and I hope that the aid I can offer people is on par. We wish you luck in that, Father. Thank you. Take care now. No matter how far away you may be, the thoughts and prayers of all of us who wish for peace will be with you. May the gods bring you safely back to us soon. I hope so, Father. Wait, is there any point in reporting to this computer she's right freaking there? Good work, Rean. TLoH, what are you doing on the screen? Hey, I bet you weren't expecting me to show up, were you? I can access that computer in my chair. We're in the same room. Normally you'd report to Prince Albert, but seeing as we can't get in contact with him, I'm going to be the one listening to your reports today. Oh, I see. Well, in that case...
Well done!
Oh, I'm so close, yet so far. That should be everything. There's still time left until the operation schedules to start, so let me know if you have anything else to report. I will, thank you. Okay, I've got Rean set up with the Dominator courts. Hopefully this will be enough.
This one's dangerous. Okay.
Chrono Burst, because I need to
My turn.
use. I need to scan it just in case. Scouter.
I'll handle it.
Bullet Cyclone. This actually. I'm making be my delayer right now.
1, 2. And done. Now.
There! My turn.
Alright, Spirit Unification.
My turn.
My turn! Okay. Overdrive.
Here goes! Overdrive!
Let's see, got anything I can use for CP? I don't want to waste too much of it though. Fish Burger is perfect. 20 is exactly what I need.
Yeah! That's pretty good.
No problem. Light.
Let's move.
Termination / Dawn, 4S plus. Cleaves ignorance and dyes the sky.
My blade will cleave ignorance and light the way.
Show us the true power of your ogre style.
Termination /
Whoa! 200k!
We did it, Elisa.
We really do make a great team.
That should suffice.
Naturally.
Flash EX. Even more delay. Maybe I could make her my main delayer for the next one. Nah, it's too how expensive is it
I'm
compared
so
to...
glad.
Oh no, should she or Phoebe the main delayer? Tough choice. My German gang don't want none completed. Zerian Ore Shard. Looks like Ouroboros left one of the robots right here.
This one's dangerous. Stay on your toes.
I still have one more
Here we go.
use of that, huh? Interesting. Hold
We have
on.
to retreat. Let's keep moving.
Shoot, I should probably put a dragon vision on him just in case. Alright, now I'm ready.
Careful.
My turn.
Alright, same deal.
My turn.
Overdrive.
Here goes. Overdrive.
Okay, now I should use Seasonal Hot Pot.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Right. Light.
They say this boss has really high defense, so I'm not sure Rean will be able to take it out. I can always try. If not, well, I'll manage.
My blade will cleave ignorance and wipe away. Termination slash.
Still worked. This one did take less damage than the previous boss, but still, Rean just managed to kill it in one hit.
We did it, Elisa.
We really do make a great team.
Alright, B leveled up from that.
Success.
After that, I'm gonna have to rely on Fee to delay the bosses, so since I don't have any more overdrive left. Okay, one of these Quaker type enemies.
Watch out.
Okay.
Chrono Burst. Scan just in case.
I'll handle it.
Bullet Cyclone. Delay please, because I really need it this time.
And done.
Yes!
I'll handle this. My turn.
Platinum Shield.
My turn. Now's our...
Now's our chance.
Right. Light.
Let's move.
Spirit Unification.
My turn.
Perfect. I've just... thanks to some luck, I have just enough to get him up to 200.
That's pretty good.
This should take it out, hopefully.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Alright, got Machias leveled up. I think I need him for this next part. Next story mission.
I did it!
Huh? Thank goodness.
Exactly how it should be.
Alright. Okay, let's see.
Careful. This one looks strong.
Oh shoot!
I'll handle it.
I really need to delay it.
My turn.
Need to use 2 bullet cyclones.
1, 2. And done. Now.
There!
Okay.
Again.
1, 2. And done. Got it.
There! My turn. I'll handle this.
Alright. Flat shield.
Holy sh... Very well. Now's our...
Normal command.
No problem. Light. Okay.
More bullet cyclone.
1, 2. And done.
My turn.
Spirit unification.
My turn.
Seasonal hot pot, which I will have to get more ingredients for later.
That's pretty good.
My turn.
My blade will cleave ignorance and wipe away. Termination slash.
Whoa, critical!
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Alright, Fiend Eustace leveled up.
Success.
That should suffice.
Return to Courageous. Wait, let's go to computer room real quick. I wonder if I have enough to get my reward from him. Hand over all combat data. Thanks for all that hard work, Rean. You really packed this database full of useful info. I'll say when it comes to the monsters in Eastern Erebonia, it's as good as complete. Really? Wow, that's quite an achievement if I do say so myself. Hopefully a database like this will help us out in the future too. I sure hope so. I put a lot of work into this program, so it'd be really nice to see it pay off. But even so, I was just one piece. Would have been useless without all the data you've gathered, so seriously, thanks. Oh right, people usually give you rewards for this sort of thing, so... Calamity! A Master Quartz, are you sure? This seems really powerful too. It should be, but something Professor Schmidt was researching over at the Ruhr Institute of Technology. I talked them into letting me take it along with... letting me take it with me since I figured it'd come in handy one day. I did tell them I'd put together some detailed reports on its usage to get it out of there, though. Yeah, that sounds like something they'd agree to. I'm not really cut out for using it, though, so it's just been collecting dust. Nobody gets the best out of quartz like you guys, right? So hopefully you can give it a workout. I think we will. What does it do? Magic and physical damage up when the enemy hit point is high. Alright, let's report these quests. 14,000 Mira.
Wow! Rank A0? You're amazing! Here's a bonus from the Academy.
Lionheart.
Wow! That must have been tough.
Well, that's everything. Keep up the good work, Rean. What does this Lionheart do? Prevent ailment and stat down. Apparently there's a scene I can get by speaking to Scarlet. Visit. Have you come to visit Lady Scarlet? Her condition has improved significantly since she was first brought in here, but please do try to keep your voices down.
Back again, are you? You really are a meddlesome little boy.
Sorry for thinking there's anything wrong with looking out for the sick and injured. How are you feeling? I've heard you're still bedridden.
Oh, my condition's nothing to worry about. I'm a real toughie, for better or for worse. Maybe if I was a much frailer woman, then I would have been able to return to Adios instead of being left here.
Not likely.
Regardless of your reasons for becoming one, you need to atone for what you did as a terrorist first.
She seems kind of different from before.
What you've done can never be forgiven. Nothing in your past could excuse what you did as a terrorist. But I still want to know what made you hate the Chancellor so much you'd throw away your own life to take his. Would you be willing to tell us, Scarlet? I never had the chance to hear that part last time we spoke.
I suppose. It's not like hiding it is going to do me any good at this point. It's not that special a story. But if you want to know that badly... I told you about my family, didn't I? Back on the Pantagruel. We had a big farm in Midwestern Erebonia. It was a really peaceful place. We had plenty of land, too. My parents were adored by the workers on it, and I loved living there. Then all of a sudden, we were told there was going to be a railway built through it. It was supposedly part of a national project with the Chancellor's backing. The land was all requisitioned, and before any of us knew it, it was no longer ours to call home. All we had was a pile of Mira. We were meant to take that and go find somewhere else to live, apparently. I wasn't even in Erebonia when it happened. By the time I got back in the country, it was all over. That farm was my father's life. We tried, but we couldn't find another place that could even begin to compare to the one we'd lost. And in the end, all we were left with was a pile of money we neither wanted nor had any use for.
I do hear stories like that from time to time about the Chancellor.
Crow told me a similar story about his own past. He said that his grandfather passed away afterwards.
She probably knows about this already.
My father was the same. He fell into the depths of despair and tried to drown his sorrows with alcohol and Then he eventually died in an accident. And after that, we all just drifted apart. I don't know where the rest of my family is, or if they're even alive anymore.
I don't know what to say.
I know just how Crow feels. I suppose that's why I feel that if anyone can do it, it's all of you. If anyone can make him turn back, it's you.
Scarlet. Don't worry, we will. You have my word. He's our classmate, after all.
Whether he likes it or not, he's one of us. He can't just leave us so easily.
He needs to come back and take full responsibility for all the trouble he caused at the festival.
It's my job to go out of my way for my students, so that's just what I'm going to do.
Thank you for telling us your story. I hope you get better soon.
I've gotten myself caught by the world's biggest goody two-shoes, haven't I?
Assuming this isn't the same world as an Ease, then yeah, probably. Wait, Estelle might... he might have... Wait, Rean might have some competition in the other Trails protagonist, too. In terms of being a goody two-shoes. Okay, go on, there's no point in hanging around here any longer. You have things you need to do. I don't, so I'll be right here waiting. I want to see how things end up for all of you, and for Crow. Make sure you do. You'll have plenty of great news coming your way when we're done. Hey, that's my boy. Alright. Entrance hall. And what happened to the Duke? Is he still there? This is the way to Fire's private room. Would any of you mind if I paid a visit to somewhere? Not at all. Assuming you mean where I think you do, we're all as curious as you are. Just be sure to wrap it up quickly. Go to Duke Albrea's room? Sure, why not? Can't hurt my AP, that's for sure. Oh man,
Your Grace, I think you should refrain from...
He's drowning his sorrows.
Silence! Just you watch. I will return to glory, no matter what it takes. I know. Were I to capture His Majesty, I would have countless options on how to stage my triumphant return.
And how exactly do you plan on capturing the royal family when they've already been captured by your former allies? This is getting silly.
Is he seriously still thinking of such insanity?
He doesn't seem to be repenting in the slightest.
Some people seriously don't know when to give up.
Father, I beg you to stop this madness. Why can you not understand that all you are doing is soiling the good name of Albarea?
You dare to speak to me in such a manner? Whose fault do you think it is that I'm in this situation to begin with?
Your own, Father! We nobles stand above the common people, but that is all the more reason we should conduct ourselves with pride. You've become obsessed with the power you have at your disposal, and yet you disregard the responsibilities that come with it. What this family needs now is to regain the trust and dignity that will allow it to stand atop the nobility once more. To be recognized once more as worthy of being loyal subjects of His Majesty. Why can't you understand that, Father?
Eustace.
Lord Eustace.
And who do you think you are lecturing? I don't need you to tell me what I must take back. I will take back all that I've lost regardless.
I apologize for speaking out of turn. I shall serve as your acting representative to the best of my abilities until you are fit to return. I pray that is soon.
Not if he drinks himself silly and gets and damages his liver.
That will do for now. You reminded me of your mother for a moment. She was always a reserved woman, but with a strong sense of integrity and a great inner strength.
Pardon, Father?
I will leave the running of the province to you for the time being, Eustace. Keep things as they are until I can return. And be wary of Duke Cayenne. That man is not to be trusted. He uses the Alliance's power for his own benefit and takes control of everything important himself. He has something planned. I know it. Why else should he have involved all those suspicious collaborators in all of this? I'm certain that it was his fault that Rufus betrayed me as well.
No, I think that part was still you.
Regardless, if you manage to oust him from his position, I want to know about it. I belong at the top of the Alliance, not him.
Well, if you will excuse me, I ought to take my leave. Take good care of yourself, Father.
Please excuse us.
I'm sorry that you had to see me like that.
He hasn't changed. Although, I don't know. I got the impression what you said had some effect on him.
As did I. In my 8 years as part of this family, that is the first time he has shown any interest in me. Perhaps it means he finally sees at least a little potential within me as his son. I can now leave here with no regrets. Now I can face my brother as a proud member of the Albarea family.
I'm glad to hear it, Eustace.
In that case, good for you, I guess.
All right, let's get going. Not just to face Crow, but to meet Rufus again, too.
Right.
Okay, they say to go to the resting area, and there seems to be some kind of commotion here. What's going on? I can't believe this is actually happening. This is a miracle, a damn miracle. I saw him, really saw him, with my own eyes. There's no doubt it's Lieutenant General Walter. We're sure he disappeared in the attack that ripped out chunks of the fortress, but I just saw him. Forget about Heimdallr, this is way more important. Lieutenant General Walter is back, he's come back to us. Wait, seriously? Oh gosh, thank you so much. He better not be a zombie or something. Forgive me for speaking badly of you. You haven't forsaken us after all. So, well, I never thought I'd see a day, not in my wildest, happiest dreams. Wait, this isn't a dream, is it? Please don't let it be a dream. Well, let's see it. Where am I? How did you survive whatever it was that destroyed Gorelia Fortress? He's awake. Thank Ideos you're alright, sir. All of the 5th Armored Division has been hoping for this since the day we thought you left us. Ziffel, I can't believe you're actually back. Do I need to get my eyes checked? Wasn't he supposed to have disappeared when Gorelia Fortress got annihilated? How is he still alive? I wouldn't believe it if I wasn't seeing it happen right in front of us. We don't have much of a choice but to accept the reality of what we see here. Maybe this is something to do with the Azure Tree vanishing? I can't be sure, but that's the best I can think of. If that part that made whole chunks of the fortress and those inside vanish has been lost, then... well, at least it moves out of the realm of complete impossibility. We've got no way at present to find out if that's the case for sure. Well, whatever happened, there's not much we can do for him or anyone else by standing around here. We'll just have to get in the way. For now, let's leave things to the soldiers. I'm glad one person is safe, but the only way we can save everyone is to secure a lasting peace. Let's go. So, are you saying that weapon somehow transported everyone to an alternate dimension or something like that? Is that what happened? Who knows? Okay, next go to Professor Schmidt and Trista.
Where do you want to go? Leave it to me!
There he is. I didn't expect you to still be in Trista, Professor. I thought you'd be off to Ruhr in order to make more of your crazy inventions. I think it was a period of reflection on my first large-scale project in some time. Nothing more than that. The Marine Orb proved to be a real challenge to work with, but I found the experience valuable all the same. Once it is all over, we'll be sure to come visit and thank you properly for all of this. And I'd like to thank you for all you've done for my grandfather. I don't want your thanks. And on the topic of that doddering old fool, I'd like you to give him a message for me. Tell him to stop pretending to be some sort of hermit or wherever he says he is and do his damn job for once. Roger. I don't care about how you use the finished product or even what happens to this nation because of it. All I want from you is data on its usage. Good data. Glad to see he's as friendly as ever. Modesty and empathy are not this man's strong suits. With what's written in the books, I wonder if his sparkling personality will be lost to the ages. As sexy as the whole middle-aged craftsman thing can be, I think I'll take a hard pass on this one. I'll screenshot that. Okay. Wait, does that mean I can... What? Maybe I should go to Nord.
Where do you want to go?
Right now, everyone moved back into the settlement. Lake Lacrima is empty. That said, it's possible that Gwyn is still at the in his cabin. So I'll go check and see if he's there. Okay, he must be at he's probably over at the settlement then. I better go that way.
Let's get going. Yeah!
Alright.
Yeah!
Where could he be? Oh, there he is. The battle begins at noon, yeah? Given the weaponry both sides have at their disposal, the fighting is likely to be devastating. From the day I began developing weapons, I had to accept that something like this might happen. I never imagined my granddaughter and her friends would get involved when it did, though. You reap what you sow, I suppose. Grandfather, don't blame yourself for this. You didn't have that... I'm pretty sure you were kicked out of the company long before the soul dots were produced. Sure that Reinford made the weapons being used. I can't deny we bear the burden of responsibility there. But the war is in no way your fault. Besides, while we may be involved, we'll make it through this safely in the end. Promise. Well, now isn't the time to be lamenting the past, is it? Still, I would ask that you all promise me this, in addition to coming back safe. Promise that no matter what happens, you'll continue to fight for what you believe in. And that you'll wield what power you have for the right reasons. Don't ever lose sight of why you possess it. We promise. And I couldn't ask anything more of you. Do what you must and come back safely, alright? We received word from Lieutenant General Vander about the upcoming battle in Heimdallr. We know for experience that this war affects us as much as it does you. For now, we'll be watching how it unfolds from here. Regardless, may the winds and the goddess guide your path. I pray you will all make it through the trials ahead unharmed. The War of the Lion saw its conclusion in Heimdallr too. The war is said to have devastated much of the town and terrified the citizens, but something brought that to an end. Erebonians, I believe, call that something a great night. I wonder, will history repeat itself? Okay, let's go into the Warzol home. This is so exciting. Is Toma gonna get married? Is he? What's going on? She's really excited about something. I wonder what's happened. Someone came to see Toma before. Charles was with them too. They're inside talking about something. I Guess I didn't come to play today? Oh, wow, I gotta see this. So, what just happened? Welcome, Marks. It's a pleasure to have you here. I understand there's something you wish to tell Toma? That's right, there's something I'd like to say to him, actually, but first things first. Listen up, Toma. You're forbidden from getting within free Arge of Charl. You hear me? Keep all discussion to a minimum, and don't look so much at her. Don't so much as look at her funny either. Don't get me wrong. You seem like a fine young man, but you're not ready to be her husband yet. You're jumping the gun here, old man. Understood? Husband? Dad, what on earth? You're embarrassing me. Who said anything about marriage? You did. Guess it does seem like I've come to a range toward their marriage. Now I can't even remember the reason I came here in the first place. Either way, you and Belle will be taking this opportunity to make sure Toma keeps his hands off her. What the heck is going on? This is so embarrassing. So much for just exchanging greetings before dropping me off. Such a big dummy, Dad. How do I even reply to that? I mean, I can't say I haven't thought about it before, but This is a bit too early to be seriously thinking about the idea, right? Quite overprotective, isn't he? That aside, I've heard of what's set to take place in Erebonia. We've prepared to evacuate should the worst come to worst. So please, don't concern yourselves about this. This is a turning point in Erebonia's history, after all. Focus your attention on that instead. Tradition has it that a lady seeking her lover's hand in marriage will bring her fire to the lover's home. Hey, neither Toma nor Charles seem entirely opposed to that idea either. Anything it's safe for me to get my hopes up for the future? Any other weird cutscenes I need to be aware of? So many optional little scenes. It's so hard to keep track of.
Rean, we were just told what's about to happen.
Whoa, this part's voiced.
You're to take part in the liberation of the capital, yes? I'm sure you're aware of how dangerous this will be. More so than anything else you've done to date.
I am. But this is our chance to bring the Civil War to an end for good. I know how you guys worry about me. But as a student of Thor's, I want to fight to protect my country. And as Elisa's brother, I want to fight to take her back. I'm sorry, but my mind's made up. I have to go.
We knew you'd say something like that.
That we did. You're not a child anymore. You've grown into a fine young man. And I have no intentions of stopping you. Do what you feel needs to be done. Bring Elise home and rescue His Majesty, Rean.
I won't let you down.
It's hard to believe just how much you've grown in these past 2 months. I think it may finally be time.
Time?
You deserve to know the truth, Rean.
Dad?
Huh?
There's something that I've been keeping from you all this time. I've wondered when this day would come, and now I believe you're old enough and mature enough to handle it.
Oh boy.
So, once all of this is over, I will tell you all that I know about your birth.
Whoa. Of course you'd save it for... I better make sure I come back from this alive, huh?
Darling, are you sure?
I am. I'm sorry for not running this past you first, Lucia. But wouldn't you agree he has the right to know? And I'm sorry to you as well, son. I didn't intend to bring this up so suddenly.
It's all right, Dad. I wasn't expecting you to bring up the issue now. But somewhere in the back of my mind, I'd always suspected there was something you weren't telling me.
I see.
You did?
It's not like I had proof or anything. But I was found abandoned in a blizzard. Under those circumstances, a kid my age would freeze to death in a matter of hours. And yet Dad just happened to find me in the nick of time. I couldn't help but wonder if maybe there was more to it. I kept turning it over and over in my head, trying to figure out if there was something I was missing all this time.
I see.
I'm so sorry. We didn't realize you were suffering so much over it.
I don't think it's something you should have to apologize for. I know why you wouldn't tell me. And besides, I feel like I've grown a lot in this last year too, personally. Thanks to Elise and everyone I've met at Thor's, I can finally feel proud of who I am. And that's why, no matter what happens now, no matter what you have to tell me, I'll always be your son. It's never going to change. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't looking forward to finding out, but it's not the big deal it once was anymore.
Thank you, son.
I was going to do that.
I can't believe you didn't mention this one.
I should be the one thanking the two of you.
I'm the guy that is. This is kind of important.
I feel like crying.
Your parents are amazing, Rean.
I'm kind of jealous.
I'm happy for you, Rean.
Well, guess it's time to go.
Take care, Rean. I know you can do it.
Come back safely, all of you. We'll be right here to welcome you back.
Right!
Yes, you're right. I'm sure he'll be able to handle it.
Indeed. All we can do is believe in him and pray that Adios watches over him from above.
That was surprising. Didn't think your parents knew about your birth family.
From the sound of things, however, they don't know much more than that. You wouldn't happen to remember anything regarding your childhood before being taken in by House Schwarzer, would you?
Unfortunately not. My earliest memory is waking up in this house. I was in bed, and Elise was by my side. Wait, no, that's not my earliest memory. There was something before that.
Oh, Ideos, if you're listening, hear me now. Please, allow this child.
Rean? Is something wrong?
Oh, sorry. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. I think we've stayed here long enough. We should probably get moving.
Anton and Ricky! They actually have a full-blown cutscene? I'm starting to feel like it's never going to get through to you no matter how many times I explain it. You know, now that I think of it, I think this is that purple-haired maid's hometown. I saw her walking to the Reinford building the other day, and she's just as dreamy as she ever was. Are you talking about Sharon? Oh, is that your girlfriend or something? Of course not. I've never even held hands with her, or stared deeply into her eyes, or even asked her name. Ah, so she's a total stranger, right? But she served me some amazing food while wearing an apron back in Trista. And the way she smiled when she handed it to me, she's my goddess, I just know it. What? Was that actually... did that actually happen? My head feels so weird all of a sudden. So I know I'm depressing myself again. What do I do, Ricky? How am I supposed to contain all this overflowing passion? He's starting to remember. He actually did have amnesia. I almost thought he was making fun of Anton, but I guess he really can't remember everything yet. I know, maybe I'll rekindle my old dream of becoming a poet. Not only would it impress her, she'd be my inspiration. Winter's frost thaws and the sounds of paradise fill the air. Yeah, there we go. I'm a natural at this. This morning, Anton just blurted out that he wanted to become a street performing poet, whatever that is. And there's another day of my life completely wasted. It's actually pretty funny seeing him go from the top of the world to crush under the weight of it. If you're a real friend, you'll be suffering together with me. I remember that one. Were some of these lines from the Trails in the Sky? Hope the two of you find happiness together. I'll get going then. I'll see you at Heimdallr's airport. Sorry, but I think that makes you refined to be affected by any poems that come from your head. What? Ricky, did your memories come back? Hey, no hugging allowed. Ricky's finally back to his old self. After all this time, he's finally back! Wah! Cut that out, it's seriously embarrassing. My head still hurts, but I've got most of my memories back at least. I can hardly believe that Anton being an idiot was what brought them back. Well, whatever, I should probably be thanking him. Sounds like he's been really concerned about me this whole time. I forgot how short in credits I was. Now I've got to do a proof of concept, but there's no way I'm getting this done in time. My only hope's making it about the remote-controlled cars again. These two are probably actually pretty smart, but they focus too much of their time on their RC cars. Man, I'm screwed. I'm gonna have to pull an all-nighter tonight for sure. Oh yeah, you guys are taking part in some operations soon, right? Are you gonna be okay? Well, just don't give up, got it? Good luck, give it all you've got. I'll be giving it all I've got to this report in the meantime. Remember we had some collaborators in the diner. I was talking about this big battle that's going to be going down around the capital. I sure hope all the folks over in Heimdallr are doing okay. I know, I could go and get everyone to evacuate. It's not too late. Assuming you finished the laundry then? Laundry, yeah, I'll get right on it. Hey, well, look at you. You seem to be enjoying yourself, Log. Oh hey guys, is it true you'll be helping with the liberation of Heimdallr? I can't pretend I'm not worried about how much danger you'll be in. But I know what it feels like to want to fight to protect your family. So I'm not going to try and stop you. Good luck, I'll be wishing you all the best. Thanks, Yuna, we'll make it through. I'll hold you to that. It's a crying shame old Gwyn won't come back here. He just told me he'd leave everything around here with me, and that was that. Selfish old coot wouldn't kill him to think about how others feel sometime. Maybe you should give that a try yourself before you start recommending it to someone else. Kako, come on now, don't let me in with a weirdo like him. I'm always doing the stuff he asks me to. If that ain't sympathy, I don't know what is. Anything to say? What, you want something? Well, unless you want to get shut inside, you better get out. I'm about to close for the day. The Alliance ain't fooling around today. It's gonna get real messy real fast. That's what I was afraid of. Yeah, something big went down on the Western Front last night from the sounds of things. Things are happening alright. You're gonna want to watch your backs. I still need more globby fat. You two are on the rooftop, huh? It's almost time, isn't it? This clash between the Imperial Army and the Noble Alliance still shapes the future of the Empire itself. And yet all I can do is stand by and watch it unfold. I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit, Your Highness. We never would have been able to come this far without your support. We've really counted on you for so much. And now it's our turn to repay the favor. We'll pull out all the stops to make sure this operation succeeds. I know exactly how we feel. My dad's one of the hostages too. You don't have to worry. We won't let you down. Ensuring this operation's success is crucial, even essential to making amends for my family's inexcusable actions. Hey, thank you so much, everyone. Please be careful out there, and may ideas go with you. This war was ignited by the death of Gilead Osborne. But now it appears it's finally approaching its end. Speaking of Osborne, he was one of your subordinates back at the army, right? Wasn't he? I heard he'd been promoted all the way up to Brigadier General by the time he left the military, even. It's all true. He was a fine one at that. I trusted him absolutely. I even thought of leaving the future of our army to him. But 12 years ago, he left and was chosen by His Majesty to be our new Chancellor. Sir? Forgive me, I was lost in my memories. But that is of no consequence. Everything rests on your shoulders now. Give your best to the trials ahead of you, and return to us safe and unharmed. I will be waiting for you. We will, sir. We'll be back as soon as we can. We'll fulfill our class's duty no matter what. I swear we will be successful. Don't worry, I'll be taking care of all these kids. So, do you have anything to say? I have Laura in the party. Good morning, everyone. Well, let me extend my congratulations for recovering Forest Military Academy. The war situation may be at its most chaotic thus far, but it does finally seem to be moving towards a conclusion. The end may finally be in sight. Please, don't give up. We won't. Thank you for your encouragement. Alright, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe.